What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video with your boy Christian, coming back again to bring y'all a little bit more entertainment, like always, like we always do here. Y'all already know. Sorry, this is a horrible churchman. Horrible churchman. But yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Welcome back, guys. I know I'm a little late with this. I know I was supposed to upload this about last week, but your boy kind of made a mistake. He had work and he came out a little too tired. He went to sleep a little too late, like about 4 a.m. So he didn't get his rest. So, you know, I didn't really plan that out. But I made sure I planned it out for today. So we're good on that. So yeah. But let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. We're about to get into it. So I thought today I'd do something a little bit different for you. And instead of just going into instead of doing just the regular old, video of, giving you guys a guide, I thought I'd tell you guys a little story today. So today's story is going to be about how I accidentally stole from McDonald's. All right. I know everybody's kind of like, how the hell do you accidentally steal from McDonald's? Well, I wouldn't say it was an accident. It was like halfway of an accident, but more or less, I would count it as an accident. Like I accidentally stole from these people. But anyway, let's get into it. So the way the story starts off, I woke up, I was in my bed, it was like what? I think I woke up like around 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning. I'm laying there in my bed. My brother's sleeps in the same room with me, so we share the same room, and I look over, and his girlfriend's there, and he's there as well, and I hear them talking. So they're talking about getting food, getting something. They wanted to eat something for breakfast, whatever. So they're talking about going to McDonald's to go pick up some food, and I'm like, all right, cool. So in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, hopefully if they come back with some food, they'll share with some with me, and like my morning would already be lit because I was in bed, I didn't have to get out, and I got some food. You know, whose day? Like if your day started off with you getting food and you haven't even left your bed yet, I mean, how are you not having a good day? Am I right? Exactly. But anyways, so yeah. So about a good hour or so passes before my brother ends up getting a call from one of his friends about how they're parked up outside. So he went to go help him out with something and left. And I guess he didn't tell his girlfriend because come to find out he left. And then she's like, she's sitting there like, did he leave? Oh, hell no. Oh, fuck this guy. I can't believe he left without me. And come to find out that when my brother left with his friend, he actually ended up leaving to go help him do something. But then he also ended up leaving to go get food. So his girlfriend was pretty upset at that. I mean, this girl was like pretty upset. She was like, I don't understand why he couldn't have just told me. Like, I could have just went with him. It would have taken me 2 seconds to get ready. I just had to put on some pants, and that was it. I could have left with him, and we could have went and gotten food together. I don't know why he did that to me. And I was just there like, I don't know either. This guy does things of his own decor, or whatever you want to say. So anyways, so my brother ended up leaving with his friend, to go take care of what they're doing. Me and his girlfriend are just in my room. We're just watching a movie, just chilling, just waiting until he gets back. So about like a good, I guess, 30 to 40 minutes passes, and then he comes back to the house. He comes in, enters through the door, comes in with the bag of food from McDonald's, and it is funny how like this all went about, because like literally if things wouldn't have happened the way they did this, like this would have never even happened in the first place. So they come, they sit, they start eating their food, and then they start arguing. So they start arguing back and forth about why he couldn't have left with her, or why he didn't just tell her that they were leaving to go do that. Like, why didn't that just happen? So she was like arguing, but then they start eating, and I'm sitting over there looking at it like, damn, they got hash browns, so they're eating, and I'm over here like I'm constantly I repeated this like 3 times. I was like, hey yo, you trying to give me some of that food? Hey, you trying to give me? Try and give me some of that food. Hey, you wanna share some of that food with me? So after the 3rd time, my brother pulls out a hash brown and hands it to me, and I'm eating that bit. I'm like, And at that point, I'm kind of like flip. Like now, I want to go to McDonald's and get some hash browns and get some food. But realistically, I knew that wasn't what was gonna happen. I was just like, I'll probably just make some of myself. So I was still in my bed. I ate my hash brown. I'm just waiting there, and then about like another 10 to 20 minutes pass. His girlfriend is looking for a certain sandwich that she had told him to order for her, and it was a chicken McGriddle. She was looking for a chicken McGriddle in there. Come to find out that my brother, not only did he order the wrong thing, but it wasn't even the right item that he had ordered. It was actually something different. He ordered like a bacon and egg chicken McGriddle, and his girlfriend just wanted like a basic chicken McGriddle, no bacon, no egg, no nothing. And they gave them a bacon and egg McGriddle, but with no chicken. So it was kind of funny how they like, it was just funny how that happened, right? So he's telling him, hey, go return this, go back to McDonald's, tell them to take you so you can go return the sandwich, or we can go get a chicken McGriddle, and then tell them to give you the difference. And he was like, nah, I don't want to do all that. Like, what? Nah, like, just take it, just eat it. He much work. I don't want to go back to McDonald's. So then in my mind, I was like, you know, I have things to do anyways. Because I was thinking about, I was like, you know, I have to go put gas in my car anyways. I think I had to go to the bank anyway. So I was like, you know what? I'll go ahead and do that for you since he doesn't want to do it. And they were like, you sure? I was like, yeah, go ahead. So they hand me the sandwich with the receipt and everything. And, you know, I get ready. I put my clothes on. I get dressed. I brush my teeth. You know, I get ready to leave. So I get in my car. I start driving to McDonald's. It's like about a 5 to 10 minute drive from my house. So I drive. I get over there to McDonald's. And I'm there, and I'm waiting in line. And once I'm at the menu, I decided to order a 13 pouch of chocolate chip cookies from this people, because oh my god, those things are fucking delicious. And then I ordered like 3 hash browns from them as well. So then, you know, I order, the lady tells me it's gonna be like $6.49. So I'm like, all right, cool. So so here's the first thing I have to say. So this is the first thing that led me to like do what I did in this situation, because this is exactly how it goes down. So before the lady gets off the intercom to tell me how much the total is, like, I swear to God, in the back of my mind, like, I swear to God, I heard her say, pull up to the second window. And I was like, all right, cool. So then I pull up, I'm waiting in line, and I'm waiting, about 10 minutes pass, and I'm at the first window. So I'm looking at this window, and it looks, I don't know why, it looked completely dirty. It was shut, the door was shut, like, you know, it was just like, I was like, all right, so I guess I'm going to the second window. But the whole time I saw a girl there just standing and waiting there, like doing something. I don't know, I think she was doing something. I don't know what she was doing, but she was like doing something with the cash register or something. So she's waiting there, and there's a car in front of me, and the car in front of me is already at the second window. So he's already at the second window picking up his food, doing whatever, and I'm still waiting at the first window, like. And keep in mind, like, there was already a space between me and that first car, so it was already kind of like, okay. So I'm waiting at the first window, waiting, and then I see that the first car in front of me leaves. Like, he left, he already got his food, he left. So then I'm kind of just thinking, well, then that's where the whole thing about, I swear to God, she told me, pull up to the second window comes in mind. So I'm just like, all right, I guess I'm gonna pay at the second window. So I drive forward, and as I'm already like past the first window, but I haven't made it to the second window, like I'm literally like right in between both windows, I hear her knock on the window, like that, and I'm like, what? So I look behind me, and I'm kind of like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna go back now, because the car behind me had already pulled up, and then every other car behind that one had already pulled up. So for me to go back, that whole line would have had to move back. So I was just kind of like. And keep this in mind, I was literally sitting there in between those windows for a good 10 seconds. So like already a good 10 seconds. Because the amount of time I'm taking here plays a big factor. So I'm sitting in between here for 10 seconds looking back, and I'm just like, well, I don't, like, the lady didn't open her window. She didn't come out the window. She didn't say nothing to me. She just knocked. And I'm just thinking, all right, well, I guess I'll just pay it at the second window now. So I pull up to the second window. Oh, my bad. And I forgot, when I was ordering the food, I had also told the lady that I wanted to return the sandwich with the receipt and everything for the correct sandwich and pick up the difference. So yeah. So then once I was there at the window, at the second window, the guy said, "Hi, how are you?" He's like, "Oh, you ordered you ordered the 13 pouch cookies and the 3 hash browns, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And he's like, all right, cool. Well, here you go. This guy the guy just hands me the food, puts it in my hand, and I'm just sitting there like, I'm looking at this guy. Literally, I am looking at this guy like as I'm holding the sandwich in my hand, the sandwich that I came to return, I'm looking at him, I'm like, what about my sandwich? I have to return that. And then the guy, I guess he didn't hear me. He comes out and he sticks his hat out and he's like, I'm sorry, sir? Yeah, what'd you say? With a big ass smile on his face, and I'm just like, and I swear to God, like, that's at that moment, like, everything just slowed down, and like in those like 5-10 seconds there, like, keep in mind, like I said, I was already sitting in between the middle of the two windows for a good 10 seconds. So by the time I pulled up there, like, time was already going for me. Like, I was already sitting here for a while, and I'm still thinking, like, how the lady didn't come up to me to charge me. So I'm sitting there, and like in the back of my mind, I'm thinking like, this guy already handed me the food, and I haven't paid yet. And he doesn't know that I haven't paid yet. Now I can either sit here and wait to get this one sandwich returned, or I could just act normal and casual and drive off with this food for free that I have not paid for and forget about this sandwich. So in that moment, I'm telling you, like, I was sitting here at this window contemplating this in the back of my mind for a good minute. So the fact that this lady had not came up yet to tell this guy something or to charge me is ridiculous. Like, I'm still trying to figure out how I got away with this. So in that moment, I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, bag of food or a sandwich? Like, which one was I really gonna like take? A sandwich or a bag of food? So at that point, I said, "You have a good day, bro." And I left. Like, I drove off with the bag of food. I hadn't paid. I just left. I dashed out of there as quick as I possibly could before anybody could stop me. I went around the McDonald's. Like, instead of just going the normal way where they could have seen my car, I like went through this other building, like this other path. And I went around this like tax collector and dentist building that led me back to like the exit or slash entrance for the McDonald's that I came in through. And I went back out that way onto the main road, and I fucking left. Like, I got out of there. I was like, fuck. Like, I was ecstatic. I was like, oh shit, I got free food, bro. I got free food from McDonald's, and like, it's a lit day. Like, in my mind, I was like, forget that sandwich. You know, it was worth it. Like, I got some free food. Like, yo, I'm lit as hell. And I was just like, you know, if anything, we can return that sandwich at another McDonald's. But I was lit, bro. I got free food from McDonald's. Now, whether or not that you want to consider that an accident or something that I did intentionally, I consider it a little bit of both. But it was just the fact that that's literally how it went down. Like, I had left there, I had finessed, I was like, I'm out, like, I'm good, and this is the rest of my day, I'm lit. Like, I got free 13 cookies and 3 hash browns, I didn't have to pay nobody, I'm litter than a kid on freaking Christmas Eve when he comes down to fucking open his Christmas presents and is like, hey, more excited. Like, that's how excited I felt in that moment. Cause I just, like, it's food. Like, who wouldn't be excited to have free freaking food? Am I right? So I left. I got back home and I walk into the room to tell my brother and his girlfriend about the whole story. So I tell them the story and everything. And literally it felt because like the one thing that they were only worried about was the sandwich. Because like at the end of the story, once I told them everything, this is them. They're just sitting there asking me, so what about the sandwich? Like, did you return it? Did you get a new one? What about the sandwich? So I'm just looking at them like, what do you mean what about this sandwich? Yo, I had to leave. Like, I had to get out of there. Like, there was no time to wait for this sandwich. Because if I would have waited there for that sandwich, I would have had to pay for this food. So it was just like sandwich or food. Like, bag of food or sandwich. Which one was it? So I just did. I said, I'm out. Deuces. Goodbye. Like, I said, forget about it. But yeah. So yeah, literally, they're just sitting there asking me about the sandwich. Like, all right, so what about the sandwich? Like, what about that? Like, did you get that back? And I was just like, bro, forget the sandwich. Like, I just got a free bag of food. Like, who cares? Like, we'll go to another McDonald's. And in their mind, they're just like, damn, that thing's probably gonna be cold and rotten, and they're not even gonna take that now. And I'm just like, man, y'all just don't see the bigger picture here. Like, it was a choice, a sandwich or some food. Like, which one was it gonna be? It was the food, like a bag of food. Like at the end of the day, I was not gonna sit there waiting for this one little sandwich when I knew this man had already handed me a whole free bag of food and I hadn't paid anything. Now, by some standards, yes, you could say I decided to do this, but like I said, I listen, the way that I was sitting at that window. I was sitting at that first window for a good minute. Like, I had sat there long enough for that other car in front of me to have left. So at that point, it was like, you know what? It wasn't even intentional. That moment in which, like, I had already thought about everything, that was kind of intentional. But other than that, yeah. So I guess the lesson we could take away from today is, like, don't go to McDonald's expecting to be a thug, I guess, you know, maybe you'll be lucky and maybe something like this will happen to you. Well, I'm not that I'm trying to advocate that this is something that everybody should be doing, but yeah, like, you know, just I guess life works in mysterious ways. Like I said, you know, if they would have never gotten that sandwich, like the whole point of that whole trip was just because of that one sandwich. Like at the end of the day, if they would have never gotten the wrong sandwich in their order, I would have never even went to McDonald's to go order that food, because like I said in the beginning of the story, I didn't even feel like waiting in line. But it was just the way like everything happened. So it's like, you know, sometimes things just happen in life that we can't explain or we can't control. Well, to some extent. But yeah, you know, like I said, I guess it just stuff happens, you know, stuff just happens all the time, and I just got to be one of those lucky people that one day I just got to be lucky and just, you know, pull it. So, you know, other than that, you know, hey, yeah, can't complain much. So yeah, man, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, become a member of the gang, you know, Christian Castro gang for life, you know, and we're definitely not doing something like that, but I'm not going to call it that. But yeah, like I said, guys, already, go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. I really hope y'all found it a little bit more entertaining. Sorry, that's a Spanish coming up. And yeah, you know, like I said, you know, I hope you guys have a great day, you know. It's sunny outside, the clouds are out, and you know, my grass is growing a little bit faster as always. So yeah, I'm signing off. Deuces, P's, and Q's, guys. Love y'all.